Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful, beautiful planet Earth. The Earth that forgives us for all we've done to her and to the elements, who loves us for caring for her, thinking of her, being with her, and helping to bring more life, more conscious life to living with and on the earth. So today, following up on last week's video, working with the small movement lesson with the golden ball, we're building from the ground up because that is our mother. We build from our mothers. We are guided by fathers, but we are built. We come from the mother. It's an interesting seeding from the father, warming, creating from the mother, and again guided by the father, and then guided with both. So it's an interesting interchange of masculine and feminine. So today, building from the ground up, it's another layer of this deepening relationship that I'm experiencing with the earth. Maybe it's this pandemic that has given us the time, given everyone the time, even those of us working from home, which is a different, moving through time in different ways, but this sense of the quietude because of the time, that one can find silence even on a street in used to be a busy city. Maybe one can be alone on a street and see those trees planted by your city planners that we often just disregard because in some ways they don't have quite the same quality as finding a tree in nature. But they live and they grow, they shelter, they care for the people that are near it, walk with it, by it. Even if they don't notice, they're still giving off their oxygen, they're still nurturing the earth and being nurtured by the earth. And so that is our point of reference for our breathing, for our standing, and for every movement that we take, every movement that we are given, every movement that we make. So let's begin today by grounding in our sitting, really letting yourself drop in and down. Let's do that together. Let your eyes not close all the way because we want to encourage that little bit of light that I am in the world, still I haven't shut it out, and I am part of it, and I am not wholly in it. I can be in both worlds, the time and the timeless, at the same time. So we practice going in and letting our eyelids just close enough to see maybe a few feet in front of us. In peripheral vision, we can take in the light and what's around us. But inwardly, with our senses, we begin to drop in and drop down. Some of us begin that process with our breath. Others, it's the bones that they enter the skeleton and feel the alignment or the weight of them. And whatever you're sitting on right now, even if you're on a tram looking at your mobile phone, you can drop in and down be on the tram with all the people and be in another place altogether. What a gift, what a miracle. Dropping in and down, breathing. And feeling the weight of your elbows and their relationship to the earth. Or it's your hands that are dropping lowest. All the parts of you can build roots to the earth. The bottoms of your feet, the sides of your legs if you're cross-legged. Those knees can build roots to the earth. Even the hands on your lap can grow small shoots like a new plant into the legs, which then connect into the ground. Imagine all those parts, even your chest can have a little sense of dropping down a little bit. Maybe place your hands there as we often do. Feel the warmth of the hand, which helps it to drop a little. It brings that inner hello. And maybe even a sense of kindness and tenderness that I know the earth wants for herself and we want for ourselves. Each of these roots and branches and movements can connect with the earth herself. Our breath. We are not the only beings that breathe. The trees breathe. They give off oxygen. They clean the carbon dioxide. They are the largest set of lungs on the planet. And we have a rhythm of breath, and they have a rhythm of working with the air, cleaning it, and giving out oxygen. Maybe the children should know more about this so that they're more connected at an earlier age than we were. Coming in and down, letting these light green shoots, these new roots, connect to the deep old roots we've been building for all these weeks together. The roots have a calming effect, a sense of security, of being tethered, connected to the earth. And when we are connected, when we feel like we're held, received, supported, we can do our very best work. We can have the very best conversation. Because we are living more and more in a larger space, the space of the eternal, as we connect more deeply, as we feel the safety and security of our mother, the earth. And so as we connect to all of these roots, let's also remember this big embodied root, the golden ball that we worked with last week, this area that is like a small ball deep within the belly, behind coming in from the lower back, in from the front, down from below the diaphragm, up from the genitals. It's a ball that lives 3 fingers beneath the navel. And as we bring our attention there, and as we bring our breath there, we drop in to that area, surrounded by large, strong muscles. A place of potency in the human body. The place of connection. Now, in weeks to come, we'll also talk more about this place of potency in the heart, in the feeling center, and how the heart can travel to others. And we'll also talk about the potency and clarity of the thinking as we come more and more into that high point of darkness and light. But we must live with the safety to allow the heart to travel, to allow the thinking to be thought, to us to invite and accept the guidance that comes, the wisdom beyond our everyday yada, yada, yada. There is something, if we can clear enough space, that comes, that arrives. And the best way to invite all that is to have your ground, to be grounded, and move from there. So in one of our early videos, we talked about lifting just a hand or 2 from the golden ball. It's different than just lifting these separate arms, isn't it? Place one hand on your golden ball. And don't move that hand until you feel or imagine. It's like sending a root between the hand, a branch, let's say, with our tree metaphors, a branch that's coming from the root, from the trunk, the very rooted trunk of the tree. The branch moves and the trunk knows it. Let's try this in standing. So, here we are in standing. Here we are with the golden ball again. Here's the navel, my navel, 3 inches down. Here I am in the golden ball. Here I am deep to these hands in the golden ball. Here we are, reflecting from the sacrum, reflecting in between this golden ball and above and below on my tiptoes, coming toward this golden ball. So now with this image of this tree trunk, place your right foot just a little bit in front of your left foot. And let that, call these the branches right now, coming back into this golden ball as we did last week and moving as if we are initiating the movement from the golden ball. So it's not my chest that's most in my attention, it's the golden ball, as if it was drawing me forward and inviting me backward. Maybe you can feel your feet and the weight changing it's so complex. Every movement we human beings make, it's so complex. So much of us is involved. But if we place our attention right here, and then we can also, when we get very good at that, we can allow our attention to then be in our left heel, in the toes of our right foot, in the length of our spine. So many places. We can travel with our attention. So now connecting that branch to the trunk of this old tree that's been there for so long. And the wind comes and the branch moves. And in my attention, in every part of me, I'm connecting this arm with this golden ball, and I'm not going to move without that connection. If I lose the connection, I'm going to stop and I'm going to reconnect. Okay, I'm reconnected. And you can see I'm moving very slowly because it's a delicate thing, and it's really not so easy to move quickly and truly have that thread, like we could say a golden thread that goes with the branch, this whole branch, right in to the golden ball. And returning. The golden ball is returning backwards. We're coming back onto the back foot. And simultaneously, we feel this connection to the golden ball from the movement of the hand and the arm, the shoulder, the chest, the ribs. And let's try the other. Moving forward from the golden ball, connecting, get that left hand now really connected. So you've got your branch moving. It has a thread of connection to the golden ball. It's a very different way of moving right now than our normal way. But we are present. We are awake. Oh, I just lost it there talking. I'm going to reconnect. I'm going to move backwards as the arm comes down from the golden ball and be in connection. And let both your feet be placed and sense both the feet are at the same level now. You're standing on both with the same amount, more or less the same. The arms are down, you're breathing, and you're sensing the connection between your hands, your arms, your shoulders, and the golden ball. Now for me, having done this for many years, there's a lot of vitality in my arms and hands. There's a space that's enlivened around them that I can't just, the arms don't just hang for me. The arms are so enlivened, they're a little bit out and they are happy resting there. Maybe it's the space they always live in. And the legs, and the golden ball, the chest, the belly, the back between my shoulder blades, my neck and my head are all so connected. So now I'm going to ask you to bring that right See, at first see if it's true with you. What parts are true for you? And celebrate them. And if they're not quite yet, celebrate that. You're in process. You're in process. So bring the right foot forward again now. Get hold of that golden ball with your hands, your attention, just to say hello there again. Hello there again. I'm with you. I'm growing this relationship with you. I'm breathing. I'm letting my breath come into you. I'm with the earth. My roots are, everything is with the earth, and when I'm with the earth, I can rise. I can rise effortlessly without pushing or trying to be tall or right or straight. It's the earth itself that rises up and allows the support we need to be comfortable, true, and our true height as well. So with our right foot forward now, connecting both arms to the golden ball, breathing in. And for this moment, we'll just breathe in and out comfortably as we stay connecting these two branches to the trunk of this big old sturdy tree. The lines are drawn in my attention, and both arms are raised. And I'm standing on these 2 feet, so I am the longest I can be without effort. The tops of the fingers know the up. They know the sky. My breath is just natural. I feel my feet. I'm moving a little in the wind. And I'm down with my roots and up with the shoots. And then coming down and breathing out. Letting gravity help us, but being connected. Being connected, it's a process of awakened movement. Awakened. There's, in every moment, there's a gift for us. Now, this is also fun. This is fun, and it gives some energy, and it's quite a lovely movement to do. And that's a different movement. And this is a different movement. There's nuance after nuance after nuance. Play with it. Sense how it is. Do them all. Be light, be free, be easy, be very connected and intentional and conscious with each movement and everything in between. And see how it all plays out for you. Because we can have this gift, this miracle called movement in an embodied way that actually invites consciousness to arrive. It lets us wake up. And for that is a very rare gift. So, enjoy the gift, enjoy the experiments, and have a beautiful day.